All right, we're gonna do a quick warm up to see how we feel through the body. Begin in a child's pose. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Reach your fingertips out long, just stretching through the hips, through the spine, through the lower back here. We'll come up onto our hands, finding a tabletop position, a few rounds of cat-cow here. You dropping your belly as you inhale, and then as you exhale, you draw your belly towards your spine and reach your spine towards the ceiling. So just tossing that back and forth. See how you feel through the back. Walk your knees back a few centimeters and take some circles through the hips. Just being a little more dynamic with the stretch through the lower back, through the outer hips. We'll take a stretch through the legs, stepping that right foot forward, coming up onto your left fingertips, send your right arm high, and then take a few circles through the shoulder, warming up through the shoulders. That'll help with our planks. And then we'll send the hips back towards the heels and find a little hamstring stretch here as we lean over that straight right leg. Coming forward onto that right foot, just swap out the legs here, staying high on those right fingertips. Send the left arm high for a little twist. And then take your circles through the arms. And we'll find that hamstring length on that left side. It's always interesting to see which side is a little longer or shorter. Ooh, yeah. And before we start, let's come onto our backs just for a little more stretch through the lower back here. You can take your circles through the knees one way, then the other way. Bringing the feet nice and wide on your mat, and then just wash your knees from side to side, rolling across the glutes, the outer hips here. And we will get started. So rocking on up to your right side forearm, 3 minutes of planks here. First side, right side down. Left foot is going to stack in front. And for the 30-second mark, we'll do the scoop under. Here we go. Send that left arm high. We're on the clock. Shoot that left side waist up towards the ceiling. Avoid any collapse through that right side shoulder as you strengthen through the right side of your obliques. Looks awesome. Stay with your breath. Stay pressing away from that right side shoulder so the ear and the shoulder really get some space from one another. And here we go, 30 seconds to add that scoop under, challenging to stay lifted through the waist, through the hips. Challenging also to keep from that left hip coming forward. Keep going, looks great. And we'll finish these in 3, 2, 1. We'll come onto our bellies. We'll do penguins for the first back extension. Click your heels together and take your fingertips from side to side down towards your legs as you lift as much of your thighs and your chest up off the mat. A little oblique work here in our back extension. Nice work. That's it. You got it, Richard. Last 3, 2, 1. 1 minute plank hold. Clock is on. We're on our forearms, so strengthen through those legs. Press the heels away. Settle into that center strength here as you hug everything in. Pressing into those forearms. Softening through the face. Yeah. That's awesome, Sab. You got it. You can modify it anytime and come down to your knees if you need to. Halfway there. Cinching up through your waist. Hips are not too high. Again, use those legs to support the middle. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down to our belly. We'll swim it out in our back extensions. So reaching those limbs out long, lift the chest, paddle out through the arms and legs. How much of the legs can you lift? Nice work. You got it, Johnny. Keep going. Woo. Last 3, 2, 1. Swap on over to our left side, catching our last set of plank here. Right foot stacking in front. We'll add the scoop under at 30 seconds. Here we go. Send the right arm high. Find that shoulder over the elbow. Find the heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line. How much can you press into the floor to lift those hips nice and high? That's it, Philly. Awesome. Three, 2, 1. If you want to add the scoop under with me. Avoiding bringing that right hip with you. Avoiding collapsing in that left side shoulder. Nice work. Keep going nice and smooth with the breath. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We're doing 2 rounds of ab work, guys. We're just going to go straight with it. We're changing them up, no repeats. So the first one is going to be a basic crunch. That's kind of self-explanatory. That's why I went with that one. And 30 seconds on. Here we go. Basic crunch, 30 seconds. You can keep your heels down if you like. You can float your heels for a little more challenge. See how you feel, but tapping into your abdominal work with a strong exhale and not pulling your head up, but rather using just a gentle support of those fingertips behind the head. Three, 2, 1, change. We're gonna do can-cans for our second one. You're up on your elbows, knee to chest, leg to ceiling, and we swap it out. Here we go. If you wanna float the leg that is not doing the can-can, that is more challenging. Otherwise, you can ground down through the heel and still get that lower belly working. Nothing through the lower back. That's how solid you are in your center. Yeah, nice flare through the toes, guys. Looks great. Woo. So, can-canning through the legs for our second one. Oh, yeah. Change. We're going to do toe taps. You're sending your legs up, and then you're reaching. We'll do the diagonal cross. I like that one. Opposite arm to opposite toes. Here we go. Supporting lightly through the hand if you want, but finding that diagonal reach. Keeping the legs as straight as you can, just to give yourself a little further reach. Getting that little oblique work also through this diagonal reach. 3, 2, 1, change. We're gonna do hip lifts for the next one. So a lift and then a lower, nice and slowly. Forearms support the body. Here we go. So resisting that temptation to use gravity, but really tapping in to your tubular core here to send the hips high and then lower slowly. Yeah, that's it. Nice work, you guys. Exhaling. Doesn't matter how high you get through the hips, but really thinking about how slowly you can lower. Awesome. Change. 4 more exercises. We're going to do frog crunches, splitting the knees, elbows aim towards the thighs. Here we go. So you're making little frog legs in your crunch. You got it. Stay with your breath. Avoid pulling yourself up, but using your bellies to lift your chest. Yeah, awesome work, you guys. Keep going. Nice. We're gonna do dead bugs for our next one, swapping out, reaching right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. Here we go. Chin to chest for more time under tension. And use your strong arms to help press your thigh away. Ooh, yeah. So that just switches on your lower belly even more. If it's too much with the head up, you can bring the head down. Feel that belly draw to the spine, nothing through the lower back as you send your limbs away. Nice work. Our next one is going to be around the world. So coming up left, center, right in our crunch. Here we go. So opportunity to work those obliques through around the world. You could float your heels for a little more work in your sit-ups. Keep going. Nice work. If you are lifting your heels, just stack your knees over those hips. Oh yeah. Change. Last set of abs, guys. Bicycles, straight up. Let these be strong as we finish. Just 30 more seconds to go. Pedaling it out, you got it. Take it at the pace you can maintain. We're in the home stretch of our abs. Keep going. Nice work, you guys. So strong. 3, 2, 1. Change. That was awesome. We're going to do 2 minutes of hip lifts. We're going to take them wide-legged this morning. So turning your feet out wide. We'll do a slow pace to begin with, and then we'll do our fast pace up on our tippy toes. Here we go. Ground down into your feet as you send those hips high and lower to a hover. Squeezing and lowering. Feel your tailbone lengthen here. Feel that strong exhale to recruit the abs, supporting here in our bridge work. Targeting the glute med, getting a nice little adductor work as well. Not dropping too quickly, working the negative here in our slow pace wide-legged bridges. And we'll finish these in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay super high on your tippy toes and pulse it out from here. So you're getting a lift the whole time and a very little drop through the hips. So squeezing the backside. Adjust your feet as you need to. Maybe they need to come a little closer towards your torso. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it. Ooh, yeah. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can you get a little higher as we finish these out? Keep going. Can you give yourself a little gentle reminder tap that everything is firing? And we'll finish these fast-paced wide-legged bridges in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. That's awesome. Hug it in. Take a little stretch. We will set up for 3 rounds. Each one is going to be different. Well, except for the mountain climbers. We kind of got to do those for our cardio blast. But for our first set of squats, we're going to do in and out squats. Take it wide. Come back through center, take it wide with the left side. We'll just get right into it. I'll walk us through it. Here we go. Get down low in your squats. 3, 2, 1. So as you travel with the legs a little wider and then coming through center, still finding that depth. That's it. Really nice work, you guys. Feeling those quads supporting you, feeling that chest lift thanks to that strong engagement through the belly. Whew. Change. For our press up work, we're going to do an oblique climb press up. So tap elbow to knee, and then you take the press up. Here we go. You can use your knees if you want to modify your press up. But getting that oblique work as we drive knee to upper arm. Hug the belly to the spine, supporting so the hips aren't too high in our press up work. Change. We're going to do a pendulum swing, grounding through the left leg. Right leg lifts, and then toss it back and forth for our balance. Here we go. Whoa, a little shaky this morning. Find a point of focus to help you balance. Again, you do not have to go super quickly with these. Sometimes the 30 seconds gives you a little more time to find that balance. 3, 2, 1. Great work. We're going to do mountain climbers for our cardio blast. We'll drive opposite knee to opposite arm. Here we go. So quicken up that pace. Get that heart rate up. Find the shoulder stack over those wrists. That's awesome, Billy. You got it. Keep going. So light on your toes. Yeah. Three, 2, 1. Change. For this round of squats, we're going to do a squat and tap opposite toe as you kick forward. Come on down low, and then find that extension through the kick. Nice level change through the legs. Wow, good work. Returning to that depth in the squat. Fantastic, so good. That's it, Johnny, nice. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, change. For our upper body work on this one, it's a tricep reach. So one arm tricep. Here we go, let's see. Woo. So you're pressing in to that palm to get that tricep work. Hips are just along for the ride. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll catch that pendulum swing with the right leg grounding this time and swinging back and forth with that left leg. Here we go. So again, finding your breath to help you tune into your focus. You don't have to come down super far with your chest. Stay engaged through your belly. So that helps carry that lifted leg safely, nothing through the lower back. Not so good this morning. 3, 2, 1, change. Mountain climbers for the second round. And last round, because we'll catch wide-legged burpees for that. Next one. Here we go, jog it out, guys. We're on for 30. How's your endurance with that extra. Find a little heat to your pace. Yeah. Keep going. Use your breath to get a little more energy. Awesome, Sav, you got it. Three, two, one. Change. We're on our last round for our squats. We're going to squat and take a bow. So squat curtsies. Here we go. You can come through a squat in the center. Such good curtsying, I love it. True to that depth through the legs and that lift through the chest thanks to that strong belly, so good. How's that breath? 3, 2, 1, change. For our upper body work, we're gonna do a plank kick through. Swiveling and finding that kick through. Here we go. So tossing it from side to side requires quite a bit of belly work as well. Strong through the upper body to support the turning. Whew. That's it. Nice, Richard. Hips don't have to be super high. You got it. Whew. Change. We're gonna swap out those pendulum swings. It may feel a little unbalanced to swap them out, but let's see how we go. Right and left alternating. Nice and controlled. Make these transitions smooth. Again, tapping into your breath to help with that. Three, two, one. Here we go. Wide-legged burpees. Finishing this out. Finishing strong. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze to stand at the top. Get your pace on. So good. Commit to that blast of cardio. That's awesome, you guys. Keep going, finish strong. Yes. 3, 2, 1, change. That was awesome. Thank you, guys.